Okay, Soldier Boy. This is the next part of the segment. What is your thoughts about Soldier Boy and his 12-year-old ass?
He's an idiot because he had the nerve to say why she was putting it out on Instagram or tweeting her shit, her business in the street.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, you were willing to have a conversation with her with other people in the background.
Mm-hmm.
So you ain't taking shit serious either. So where was she? I mean, not that I'm agreeing that she needed to put it out on the internet, but my thing is you're not conducting any kind of relationship or any kind of talk with her within any kind of boundaries anyway.
Yeah.
You need to tell me that your quality time was, I got a couple minutes before the show, so what you want to, what's up?
Yeah.
And you mad because she got mad that you didn't have enough time for her, so she aired her grievances over Twitter?
Yeah.
Come on now.
He's 12. He's a 12-year-old child, and I don't understand what her attraction is to him. That whole relationship, I can't take it seriously.
And I still don't believe he's hurt by the fact that, we lost, blah, 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 blah. His whole, I'm hurt by it too, and...
That's what some of his boys told him to say. His boys probably like, yo, son, you lost a kid too. And he was like, yeah, you're right, I did. I'm gonna run with that shit.
I can't. If he pretends to be sad one more time, I'm just going to go through the TV and strangle him. I can't take it. Either he's smoking too much because he's too relaxed about everything. I don't know if that's his bravado. Like, I'm not going to raise my voice against this kind, I'm going to keep my voice at a 6. I don't know what that is.
I didn't know that his little body could produce sperm that could produce a child.
Ugh. Another thing. I can't. With that whole thing.
Yeah, that's a whole hot mess. And you know what? I don't have any sympathy for her because I think she should know better. She's older than him. Not only is she older than him, but she's a mother, and she also comes from a household where she should understand how this business works.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens with her. I'm not surprised by anything that's going to happen.
Let's move on to... Is it Fizz? I always mess his name up.
Oh, Fizz. Little Fizz, yes.
I like him.
He's adorable.
He's another one. Him and Omarion I like. But I guess because they come from the same group, so maybe that's probably why they...
Omarion was killing me because he kept lifting his sunglasses and looking like, are these pictures, are they serious? That was the same reaction I had. Like, I felt like I was sitting right next to him watching the show because it was just... Yeah. And his girl, April, was looking like, why am I even here?
Yeah, yep.
Like, this is so beneath me.
Yeah. Because she's evolved. She's an evolving person in terms of, I want to be better for my kid even though my mother was shit to me.
Exactly.
She wasn't... Can you imagine the other girls, and if they had that situation, they'd be cursing their mother out.
Oh, please.
It'd be a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, she's totally more mature than the rest of them.
Which is why she was looking at them like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole glasses raised was hilarious.
It was great. I was like, that's me. I feel like I'm sitting right next to him, like looking like, did this nigga really just say this?
Yeah. The girlfriend though, the baby mother of Fizz, whatever.
Yeah. I don't even know her name.
Yeah, I don't know her name either. She's delusional. What she says, she's funny, she's pretty, and what? Smart? What is she? I can't.
I don't know. I mean, she is kind of funny. I'll give her that. She's had some good one-liners, but she's crazy.
She's crazy.
Yeah, something, and she's like certifiably crazy. Like I'm a little nervous about her.
There's a neutron that's not getting to somewhere.
Yeah, there's a lack of connection, and like I wouldn't date Little Fizz simply because of her.
Yeah.
But like I don't want no parts of this. That's your baby's mom? Nah, I'm good because
I'm good.
I feel like she's gonna slash my tires and she'll be waiting in my bedroom. Nah, son, I'm good on that.
I can't do it either. I definitely couldn't do it either. So yeah, he would have to take a loss, poor thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't even deal with her. She did have some good one-liners, but I just couldn't get past the one-liners enough. I don't think she's she's freakish looking too, maybe because I know she's crazy. You know, she got that crazy.
Yeah.
Almost like she might cut herself and then cut me next.
She's crazy. She's crazy behind her eyes. Like she's not well. You can tell there's something there that's just like all she needs is the snap. Yeah. And the next thing you know, you don't have no arms and legs. Like something about her is not right. Yeah. I wouldn't deal with that. Like Lil Fizz is cute, but you ain't that cute.
Yeah.
Oh, can we talk about what's that chick with the fake body?
And her mother?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Her mother, the Halloween costume. Why was that bitch even on the stage? I got to the point where I'm like, can you take this bitch off? Because I'm so tired of listening to her voice. Like, why are you sitting up here arguing with a woman who's half your age?
Yeah.
And you should be embarrassed. If that was my mother, nobody would ever have seen her.
No, you're right about that.
Ever have seen her. Like, as far as you know, I don't have no parents. I'm a fucking orphan. Like, there's no way in the world I would allow that woman to come on TV and claim she's my mother.
But the class of her own daughter is why she don't see nothing wrong with her mother's activity either.
Yo.
She has no class.
Her mom is fucking... Yo, that bitch looks like a bad Halloween costume.
Yeah.
She's scary. Like, yeah. If I saw her in a dark street at night, I would go the other way. She's scary.
Yeah.
And she's sitting here screaming. I think Masika handled herself very well.
Yeah. Even though I don't like her either, but yeah.
I don't like her, but I think she's very pretty. But yeah, she handled herself well considering she's talking to somebody's mother. But see, this is the thing. This is another thing that's a problem in our society. Well, I guess not our society, meaning black people, but just meaning in general. Women always want to blame the other woman. Mm-hmm. You sitting here now, apparently she's back with whatever, Melly, Uncle Fester, whatever his name is. Yeah. She's back with him, and you still... you saw the tape we saw. He was sleeping with her. Like, what more evidence do you need? But you still mad at this chick 5, 6, 7 episodes later. Like, why are you not mad at him?
Right.
What did she do to you?
He looks like a human lizard.
He looks like a Hispanic Uncle Fester. He's disgusting. He's scary. He's another one. Him and her mother look like they belong on The Walking Dead. They're scary. And you still will not be... what are you mad for? Like, I want to sit Nikki down, but like, why are you mad? Why are you mad at her? Masika may have her issues, but what did she ever do to you?
Yeah, because she's not the one. She wasn't lying to you.
Yeah. But still, that's just such it's just such a sample of how women are with other women. Yeah. You know, you get mad at the other chick. You're so mad at the other chick, but you're not mad at the man. Like, come on. At what point are we going to wake up and be like, you know what? He lied to both of us.
Yeah. And it's not the same as the argument that was with the banana chick.
Yeah, that's different.
Because they were friends. Exactly. Or they were hanging out together at least. So I can see why I'd be mad at you and him.
Yeah.
But you don't even know Masika. You only met her via that you found out she was messing with your man, or he was messing around with her. So how does he resolve himself of the situation? But now your relationship and argument is with her.
That's because Masika's a pretty girl, and she felt jealous and she felt intimidated that, you know, this is some chick he might leave me for.
Yeah.
You know, and that was basically, I mean, I believe that's what it was about. Or it's just like, it's displaced anger. You're so mad at him, but you don't want to be mad at him because you still want to be with him. So let me be mad at the chick.
Yeah. You can't, right. You know, you're going to take him back as she did. So it's one of those things where I'm not going to give him too much airtime or lip service because I'm going to be back with him. Yeah,
I got to save face. I mean, she's probably been with that nigga. That whole thing where she kicked him out of her house has probably stayed. She's probably been with him since that time. But, you know, she had to save face. And now she also needs a storyline, I guess. It's just so sad because I hate to see things like that because then young girls look at it and they just emulate it. And they just
They always do that. They always do that.
Yeah, like, well, that bitch, this is always about that bitch, that bitch. And the irony is that men don't do that. Look at the guys.
Yeah.
Ray J is cool with Youngberg. They both obviously had sex with Hazel.
Yeah.
And they both, you know, even when Youngberg was saying that he was hanging out with Tierra, Ray J wasn't mad. Like, he's like, oh, did you have sex with her? Like, and that was his ex-girl.
When he sat him down, he goes, oh, I thought you were going to tell me you had sex with her.
Yeah. But with women, they ready to scratch each other's eyes out for men who don't even care about them.
Yeah. Even the one in the hat was like, I was surprised that he was hanging out with her because she done been through X, Y, and Z, and I didn't think he was serious about her.
Yeah.
It wasn't because he was, like you said, upset or foul, and he had slept with one of them too, the one in the hat.
Exactly. Whatever his name was, yeah.
And it's funny because the lady the producer of the show that was moderating the whole thing, she had said that when they put the cast together, she said it's an interesting thing that everyone has slept with everyone.
They are. They're so attached to each other. It's crazy.
So she goes, we actually had a map of who was with who and who was with who.
Yeah.
So, which is very disturbing too.
Yeah, they're all interrelated, and but they're cool with it. Like everybody's like,
Except for the women at the time. I mean, the women become cool with it afterwards.
I was surprised at Ray J and Hazel, because I mean, like, Ray J, really?
Me too.
You did that?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, word? But nobody wants to ever claim it, poor thing.
I know, poor thing. She just...
Nobody wants to complain.
Nobody wants to claim her ass. Yeah. She needs to go... I don't know what
she's probably doing the most.
Yeah.
No, she's probably doing the most.
She gotta... it's... I don't think she's unattractive. It's just, like, her nose is a little much, but I think it's just the blonde hair, and... I don't think she's accentuating her assets.
Yeah, because she got the long chin, the long nose. She needs to kind of do things to kind of, like you said, just, not make it look so long. And like you said, the blonde hair. Yeah, poor thing.
She hasn't found her look yet, and it's a shame that you're like 30-something and you still haven't figured out what works for you and what doesn't, And
I didn't like the Tiara's hair either. It clearly looked exactly. It was the part was fake. The hair looked.
It was sitting on top of her head.
Yeah, it was.
Just as all of her hair has. Like, I don't, she's not done a good job with this wig thing. I think that she thinks that big hair is going to distract from the fact that she's a little chunky.
Oh, maybe.
I really do, because she's too small to be that thick.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's a petite girl. Yeah, she's very, like, even the guy said to her, like, you need to drop some pounds. Like, you're too short and too little to be this big.
Yeah.
And especially if you want to be in this industry. I mean, she's a pretty face. She's a pretty girl. But she doesn't... if she wants to live in this life... I'm not saying she has to lose weight, but if she wants to be in that world, she has to lose weight.
Yeah.
And I think she thinks the big hair distracts from it. But nah, boo. It's just big hair on top of big body.
Yeah.
You got to do something with that.
And can I just say that both Bird's hit that he transferred onto both Tiara Masika sound like shit. Like, all of them sound... Well, Tiara has a nice little voice, but Hazel-Lee and Masika didn't do any of the justice of the song that he gave them.
I'm just surprised that everybody thinks they could belong in the studio. Like, what makes you think you're justified to come in the studio? I don't understand.
And then you start off as a publicist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a publicist does a lot of marketing for their people.
Their artists. Yeah.
You didn't know that you needed a lot more than what you was given. But I think, like you said, it's probably just a storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they can't possibly be pursuing this.
They could possibly. I guess if they have free studio time, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? But you know what? Real talk, Sierra's career is not going to lift up. Just like, what's the old girl in New York? This chick, she used to be down with 50 Cent and them.
Oh, yeah. What's her name?
Olivia.
I know who you're talking about.
Olivia.
Girl.
Yeah, Olivia, your career is not going to pop off. Like, K. Michelle kind of did something. Jocelyn, you don't have no career. Like, all this studio shit is just a waste of everybody's time.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. Your moment passed, and it's over. Yeah. And that's why you're in Love and Hip Hop.
Yep. That's why you're in Love. Yeah, you're right.
Let's just be real. Let's just call a spade a spade. Yeah, so the fact that everybody wants to get in the studio is a little alarming to me. Because everybody's got, if you can't sing, if you straight can't sing, you rap. If you kind of can sing, you sing. Like, it's just...
Yeah.
It's a hot mess. But I will say this. I enjoyed this season immensely. Mm-hmm. I thought it was very entertaining. I liked the fact that it was a younger crew. Even though they were a hot ratchet mess. I liked all the guys, except for Soulja Boy.
And Berg.
Yeah, Berg was an asshole. He was an asshole, but he was kind of funny, though.
He was funny.
He was an asshole, but he made me laugh.
Yeah, he was funny.
But I thought Omarion and the other one were cool. Ray J is my dude.
Yeah. I just think Berg went out really bad. And he ended really well. Yeah. Really bad to me.
Yeah, but Berg is creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a bit... His disrespectfulness is just so alarming that I can't get past it.
Yeah, because I feel like Ray J did his dirt, but Ray J was never really disrespectful to anybody.
Yeah.
And he made a point out of it. Like, I'm not going to say this. I'm not going to say that. Part of it's because, maybe he's, raised by, decent people, and he's got a sister and whatever. But Berg was kind of reckless.
It didn't take him in all his clips. He didn't take him anything to flip the script.
Yeah.
If you're cool, if you're cool, you're cool. If you're not, it's like, if he's caught, it's like, I'm gonna really be an asshole to you. Yeah. It wasn't where he even tried to pretend like my bad, or like even nicely, like we weren't together. I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Or he didn't work. He was kind of like, you mad with arms around people. It just wasn't. You know what I mean? It just.
Yeah, I felt like he was trying to be respectful. Like, he might be doing dirt, but again, you also have to look at the woman. Like, what accountability do you take in a situation because you know what you're dealing with? Like Princess, even like with Tiara, when he came to her, and I watched the episode a second time, when he came to her after she performed, and he said to her, like, I just need some time to, like, figure out.
She didn't listen. She didn't hear that.
She didn't hear none of that. I thought he was very honest with her. He's like, he said to her specifically, I don't care who you date. I just need time to rebuild this friendship. She's like, I don't want nobody else. Like,
she goes, just give me time, give me a few days to figure things out.
Yeah, but she wouldn't even give him that. She's like, I don't care. Like, before he even finished his sentence, she was also like, yeah, I'm take you back. Yeah. So I'm not mad at him that he went back to Princess, because you didn't lay no ground rules. You didn't establish any standards.
Yeah.
You just let him. He probably hit it a couple of days. You probably started arguing again, and then he went back to Princess.
Yeah. He probably was getting phone calls from her from the pool thing. Can we talk?
Yeah.
And you was all mad that, you gonna meet and talk with her? I thought you was through. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't see any rational conversations between the two of them, because she seems like a hothead.
Yeah.
Very emotional, very just like, spur of the moment kind of person. Just like when he came to her, she took him back open arms. And then I could see him taking a phone call from her. She probably slapping at him, hitting at him. And then he probably remembered why he broke up with her in the first place.
Exactly. And walked out of that one.
Yeah. And then went back to the chick who knows her position.
Right. Yeah. It's a sad thing, because it's times that by so many women that conduct their relationships that way.
Oh, please. We know them personally.
It's like, why would you go through that drama and that disrespect over and over and over? How do you not feel like an idiot?
Especially it's been on television, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, if nothing else.
Trying to save face.
Trying to save face.
No, take you back. I'm going to act like like you said, I'm going to act like, all right, well, you have to do X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? I'm not going to call you. You're going to be chasing me. Like, it's going to be some work. A little bit of work.
Yeah, but she didn't set any standards.
4 weeks.
And that's why she's sitting on the opposite couch watching him with his head on the breasts of another woman.
Yeah.
And that's why I felt no sympathy for her.
Yeah. And she also had to eat it and didn't really. Mm-hmm. They tried to argue a little bit, but she was like, all right, that's who we want to be with.
But you see, again, there's displaced anger, because for tomorrow's episode, you see that...
tomorrow's episode, yeah.
Yeah, old girl's going to come for her. And even Ray J was like, I'm so tired of this chick. And she's like, you want me to handle this? He's like, yeah, go ahead and do it. And she gets up, Princess, and gets up and runs to go fight Tiara. So, you see she's a well-trained dog here. She's like, if he says go fight, I'm going to go fight. And now these two chicks are about to fight over a man who I think has been honest with both of them.
Right.
You can't be mad. I'm not mad at Ray J. I'm mad at y'all.
But Princess is like, I'll do anything.
Yeah, because she lost him for all of 5 days, and she lost her mind.
All of 5 days.
She was like, oh, no, I have to do whatever I got to do to get him back. And he knows.
Yeah.
Trifling. These women, what it comes down to? It's all about self-esteem. That's the issue here. This is either the lack of self-esteem or the excess of self-esteem. Like somebody like Nikki believes that she is better than the world, and then you have chicks like, Teddy Riley's daughter and Tiara and these other chicks who don't believe that they're good enough. Mm-hmm. And that just, it dictates their behavior.
Yeah. But here's the thing, too, which is so funny that I'm segueing back into something that Chris Hart said about his stand-up a long time. He said women can never go back in lifestyle.
Yeah, that's true.
I also think that these women are compromising the lifestyle that they have, because obviously she says she used to be with Floyd Mayweather, right?
Yeah.
So that's a certain different lifestyle.
He's intelligent as shit.
Of course.
Yeah.
And he probably shook the shit out of her as well.
Okay.
But now she's with Ray J, who's a little bit better, but he's disrespecting her on another level. And it's like, well, I can't go back in lifestyle. So there may be somebody out there that will probably treat me better and have respect and won't have all these women, but he might not have the money and the lifestyle that I want. So I'm going to ride or die with Ray J until he dogs me out until I move on to some other lower level star or starring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because of the lifestyle. And these girls, just like Hazel Lee, she's going to find somebody else in the studio or somewhere that she's going to be sleeping with. They all move from... Which is why they all slept with most of the men that were on the stage.
Yeah, they run through the whole circle.
Because of the lifestyle. They run into the same circle because they want to stay within being taken care of.
Exactly. It's pathetic. But it's entertaining.
And they sacrifice their morals for it.
Oh, definitely.
It's very unfortunate that you would be disrespected in that manner on TV, like you said, without even... batting an eye, but he's, I'm in this nice house, and I'm, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm with Ray J.
You're right. You are 100% right. But they won't learn. There'll be 5 more seasons of Love and Hip Hop, LA, New York, Hollywood, Atlanta, like in Detroit, Miami.
Okay. The New York one is coming back with this jailbird out of jail.
Oh, God. Okay, let's stop here, and then we'll move into our conclusion for the evening.
All right.